You know that person who cries during every Pixar movie? The one who tears up at a beautiful sunset, a kind word from a stranger, or even a particularly stressful day at the office? Maybe that person is you. For a long time, society has labeled people who cry easily as weak, dramatic, or overly sensitive. But science is starting to tell a much more interesting story. Crying easily is not a flaw in your character. It is a specific setting in your nervous system. Today, we are breaking down the psychology of people who cry easily, the ones who feel everything at full volume, and why this trait can actually be a hidden strength. Here is the thing. Crying is not only about sadness, it works like an emotional release valve. Imagine your brain as a pressure cooker. For some people, it can hold a lot before releasing pressure. For others, the release happens sooner. Psychologists often connect easy crying to high sensory processing sensitivity. Around 20% of people process emotional and sensory information more deeply than others. Their brains react strongly to emotional input. When they see something sad or feel frustration, the amygdala, the brain's emotional center, becomes highly active. They are not choosing to be dramatic. Their nervous system is simply responding more intensely to what is happening around them. There is more to it than sensitivity alone. Crying easily is often linked to strong emotional intelligence. Crying acts as a form of self-regulation. When you cry, your body releases chemicals that help calm the nervous system and reduce stress. People who cry easily tend to be more aware of their inner state. Instead of pushing emotions down until they turn into physical symptoms or sudden anger, they process feelings as they happen. They are not falling apart. They are releasing emotional buildup. This often allows them to recover from stress faster than people who suppress their emotions. Another important factor is cognitive empathy. Research shows that people who cry easily during movies or books often have higher empathy in daily life. Their brains strongly mirror the emotions of others. When they see someone in pain, even a fictional character, their brain reacts as if the pain were personal. This makes them attentive friends, thoughtful listeners, and compassionate leaders. They do not just understand emotions intellectually, they experience them directly. It is also important to mention that crying easily can sometimes signal something else. Burnout, lack of sleep, or emotional overload can lower the threshold for tears. A useful question to ask is whether this sensitivity has always been part of your personality or whether it appeared suddenly. While easy crying is often a stable trait, sudden changes can be a sign that your nervous system is under too much pressure. For people who have always cried easily, it may be time to stop apologizing. Society often praises emotional toughness and self-control, but there is strength in emotional openness. Being able to cry means you have not shut down emotionally. It means you still respond to beauty, pain, and meaning. You allow your inner world to show on the outside. You notice small details, feel deeply, and are not afraid of emotional depth. So the next time your eyes fill with tears during a meeting or while watching a simple commercial, do not feel embarrassed. Your brain is doing what it was designed to do. It is processing the world with depth and awareness. Tell me in the comments, are you someone who cries from happiness, stress, or both?